Good evening, Dripping Springs. It is Ashley and Amber bringing you Weekly Drip Season 6, Episode 21. And Amber, how are you?
I'm so good. It's been great. I'm getting excited for the potential fall weather.
Potential fall. I love that.
Confused about if it's actually happening or not happening. Seems like the weather people aren't really sure either, so it explains my own confusion. How about you?
Well, I know that, we know, you guys don't know. Today we're going to talk about fall happenings. And I think the hardest part about all of these is deciding what to wear. Like,
seriously.
Do we go long sleeves? Probably not. Do we go short sleeves? Probably, but it's a touch chilled in the morning. I don't know. It's a confusing time to be a texter.
Layers are good. Pack layers for just in case. You never know. It could go either way.
It could absolutely go either way. Who's to say? So with that, Amber, do you want to kick us off?
Sure. So as Ashley said, we want to talk about some different fall events that are coming up. We've got family-friendly events. We've got Oktoberfest events. We've got all kinds of things. And we want to let you know what's going on in the area. And so you can make some of your own fall plans. So for those of you who attended our costume swap last year, Ashley and I are going to be doing that again. October 15th will be our second annual costume swap from 6 to 8 o'clock at Fairlane. And it is free to get in. If you'd like to make a donation, fantastic. We're just going to pass that on to the Dripping Springs Community Library like we do with all of our other things. But if you have costumes that you are done with, please bring those in, have them freshly laundered and ready to go. And you can put your costumes in, and then you can take whatever costume you want. You do not have to bring a costume, but we encourage it. The more that people bring, the more that everybody's going to have to choose from, and the more fun we're going to have picking out this year's free sustainable costumes.
Yes. And what's the date and time on that and location again?
Oh, yes. That is going to be on October 15th at Fairlane from 6 to 8 p.m.
And it's also kind of a double dipper. If you've been around, you know, Amber and I run a couple of clubs in town. One of them is the Weekly Drip Social Club. So this is going to be our October social club meetup and hang on site at Fairlane. Of course, they have incredible coffee, beverages, non-alcoholic beverages, and a full bar for cocktails. And then you have Mr. Chingon and Fly Right Chicken, and Stoney's Pizza is slated to open, and I'm just like crossing my fingers because we're almost a month out that they'll be open by then. I heard a rumor October, maybe it'll make it, maybe not. I used to drive like 30 minutes for their pizza. God bless, I'm so excited. It's almost too accessible. I dig it.
But there was lots of fun to be had last year. There's also the playground outside. So if you have littles and you want to bring them while you do your swapping, you can certainly do that. My son will be there. He's 10. He loves it out there. Really, I feel like there's really something for kind of everybody there. It's really a great
100%.
And the owners are wonderful and so supportive of all of the things that we do. So thank you so much. We appreciate you all over at Fairlane.
Yes. Amber, what else you got going on this fall?
Also, I have Boo Hole Halloween at Blue Hole in Wimberley. And that's going to be on October 18th from 4 to 10. It's a family-friendly event with trick-or-treating, carnival games, music, s'mores, and more. And it is free admission to that event. So that one looks pretty fun, actually.
That sounds adorable.
Just like a sweet little Boo Hole event. And very good creativity with the name. Love that.
Hit me with the date on that again. Boo Hole is on
October 18th.
October 18th. Okay. I'm taking.
And then also October 18th is the Zombie Fright Fest. And that is going to be at Main Squeeze in Kyle. And it's another family-friendly event, including tasty treats, games, and Halloween magic.
And that's in Kyle on October 18th?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent, excellent. I'm trying to like enunciate the dates so people listening in can like jot it down, just like I'm jotting it down right now, because you pulled some great ones that I didn't have this week.
There's a list, and Ashley has a list too. There's so many fun things coming up.
True.
Another fun one. This is going to be for our adult members, the Spirits of Blanco. So this is a haunted wine walk that's happening in Blanco from 7 to 10 p.m. And it says sip, stroll, and uncover haunting tales lurking beneath Main Street.
And that's 7 to 10 p.m. in Blanco on what date?
On October 25th.
10/25. I think that's a Saturday. Oh, that sounds so fun.
Right? I thought that one looked like a lot of fun. Another one is October 26th is the Family Fall Festival at Dripping Springs Ranch Park. And that's from 2 to 5 p.m. It is $5 to get into that unless you are under the age of 2 or over the age of 65. And what they're going to do there is you're going to hop onto a hayride, and then the hayride is going to take you all over the park and to these different stations. And each station is going to showcase a different parks and community services department or a local Dripping Springs nonprofit or organization. And they're going to have different crafts and activities at each of those locations. So that one also, I don't know, looks like a lot of fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun. And guys, maybe y'all know the scoop and we don't. We were looking up to see if the haunted house would be back at Ranch Park. It doesn't look like it's happening, but I could be wrong. So if you're like, why didn't you mention that? I think it was called the Hill Country Haunts, if I'm remembering, but it's been a minute. So if you know the scoop on that, we want to know. You know, we'd love to know everything. So please fill us in. Sorry, I kind of interrupted.
No, that's perfect. Another big one is the Yulin Fall Festival, and that's happening over 6 weekends. So that's happening on Saturdays and Sundays, starting September 27th through November 2nd, and that's from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And there's over 50 plus fall-inspired games, activities, attractions across 12 family fun zones. So this event is so big that they have zones. There's photo opportunities. There's pumpkin patch. There's a gourd patch, pumpkin patch and gourd patch. Then there is also food, shopping, and so many other awesome looking opportunities there at the Yulin Fall Festival.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Did we hit your list?
I have one more thing, but I can save it for the end.
Okay, that would be fine. So in addition to pumpkin themed happenings, I just kind of looked at what's going down this fall, and 'tis the season for Oktoberfest. So coming up this weekend and next weekend, Foxtoberfest at 12 Fox is happening. That's on September 27th and 28th, and then again on October 4th and October 5th. They do Stein holding competitions, so get your dumbbells out, start practicing now. Keg bowling, Hammerschlagen. Did I say that right? Hammerschlagen?
I do not know. I would not know.
I'm just going to roll with it. And of course, your best dressed costume is up for some awards as well. Happening October the 4th out at Bell Springs Winery and Brewery is their Oktoberfest. So they'll have German-inspired food, seasonal drinks, relaxed local twist on Oktoberfest, all in the heart of Dripping Springs. These are their words, not mine. But it sounds really fun. And that's, again, at Bell Springs Winery and Brewery on October the 4th. Keeping it local, and then I'll have some non-local things to yap about for a minute. On October 17th through 19th, that is when downtown Dripping Springs shuts down for the Dripping Springs Songwriters Festival. So every single porch and stoop and alleyway in town is going to have a singer-songwriter on it. This is definitely an event for those who love to appreciate and listen to music. This is not an event where you show up for somebody's set and you talk through the whole thing.
No.
Speaking of, I'm going to get on a soapbox for a second and then I'll get off of it. How come every time I go to a show, somebody wants to talk around me through the whole thing? I'm like, didn't we all pay the exorbitant amount of money to be here to like watch what's happening? Drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. Tell me you're 40 without telling me you're 40.
Oh my gosh.
It has happened.
Don't look a day over 30.
Thank you. But it does drive me crazy. Coming up in Fredericksburg, so about an hour away, is their Oktoberfest. That's October 3rd through 5th. They say that this is the whole country's most iconic Oktoberfest. They will have polka music, German eats that they have like literally every other day of the year, Stein hoisting contest, and a kinder park fun for families. So that is again October 3rd through 5th. One of my personal favorite fall events in the area is Worst Fest. That's in New Braunfels, November 7th through 16th. Y'all, this is 10 full days of the Salute to the Sausage.
So good.
It's so good.
Last year, and we had a blast. There's all the meats on a stick.
Yes.
So much beer. So much music.
I'm a fan of the potato pancake myself. Love the potato pancake. So good. So good. I've been going for 21 years. I discovered it in college. Again, tell me you're 40 without telling me you're 40. Here I am. And can't say enough good things about Worst Fest if you have the time.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. As always, Sweetberry Farm is having their fall harvest. That goes down, it may have already kicked off mid-September through late November. This is such a great event for families with littles. They have all kinds of things happening out there. Hay rides, pumpkin painting, scarecrow stuffing, goat feeding, and multiple mazes, including the giant Texas maze. I've only been in that thing once and I will never go back in. Have you ever been in a giant maze? It's so stressful.
I don't know how, but somehow I have not made it out to Sweetberry Farm yet.
But have you ever been in like a giant corn maze?
I've been in some before, and despite what it looks like you'd be able to cut through the corn. No, that stuff is sharp.
Yeah, no.
It'll cut you. Don't do that. I may be speaking from experience. It's very sharp.
And I think I just sold the event. It's so great if you have little ones. Go get lost in the maze.
Go get cut. Okay, the kids are not as likely to be like trying to cut through because they're going to be with their wonderful parents who are going to guide them through.
Yes, exactly. Also happening over in Fredericksburg is actually one of my favorite shops in all of Fredericksburg is at Wild Seed Farms. It's their fall festival. It's the nation's largest working wildflower farm. So they'll have a one-day festival this Saturday on September 27th. Yeah, that's a Saturday. I had to think about it. On September 27th. And while you're there, I really, really encourage you to go ahead and pick up those wildflower seeds because here in about a month, you're going to want to drop those suckers in the ground. So next spring, they come up and they're lush and they're beautiful. I seem to, unfortunately, miss that planting more often than I care to admit. But there's my pro tip from me to you. They'll have pumpkin painting games, of course, local beer and wine. It is free admission, and they do have just some really incredible photo ops around. I talked about that one. Okay, I have one more to go, and then back to you for your finale. Now, this one is kind of, no, I lied to you. I have two more to go, and then back to you.
Two. I also have two.
Okay, ease into it. The Hog-Eye Festival in Elgin, that's where their Christmas tree farm is. The Hog-Eye Festival is October 23rd through 25th. That is their signature festival celebrating the town's sausage-making heritage with barbecue cook-offs, live music, parades, car shows, and quirky events like cow patty bingo. Don't leave without trying Elgin's famous hot gut sausage. Their words, not mine.
Hot gut?
Yeah, I think that means it's spicy.
Okay. That sounds interesting. Hot gut sausage.
And my finale is the Texas Renaissance Festival, the biggest one in Texas, in Todd Mission. That's near Houston. That's on the weekends, October 11th through November 30th. It does include Thanksgiving Friday. Step back in time for the nation's largest. Oh my God, I thought it was the state's largest, but it's the nation's largest Renaissance fair. Expect jousting tournaments, artisan markets, themed weekend, and endless food and drink. From mead to giant turkey legs. My words, not there. From mead to giant turkey legs.
That sounds delightful.
Yes, delightful. Yes. What else do you have on your list, friend?
So Evo is doing a fun little bright flick movie thing where they are airing some old and some new scary movies. Some of them are for kids. And I just wanted to read through the list of the movies that are going to be here at our Belterra Evo in the month of October for you. So we are going to have Paranorman, The Strangers, a favorite of mine, Spirited Away, Addams Family, Cabin in the Woods, The Purge, Scooby-Doo, American Psycho, Monster House, Hotel Transylvania, Texas Cult House, and also another favorite of mine that I haven't seen in a very long time, but I want to see it again now that I read this, Shaun of the Dead. Just one of those stupid ones that you just laugh the whole time because it's so dumb.
Oh my God, it has been years since I've seen that flick.
Do you want to watch it together?
I do.
I love it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Last but definitely not least is Friendship Creekside is doing their family-friendly Fall Fest, and that's going to be on October 18th from 10 to 1 o'clock. They are also known as the Pumpkin Church. They're located on 1826, right by the creek. And their Fall Fest is always really, really sweet. They usually have like one of the cake walks, and they have all of the pumpkins. It's where we get our pumpkins from every year. This year I will be purchasing 19 pumpkins for my daughter's 19th birthday. I get those from Friendship Creekside. And that is all that we have. That is not all that there is. That's just all that we're sharing with y'all today. Mm-hmm. But thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Weekly Drip. It's always our pleasure to share all of the fun things that are going on around Dripping Springs and supporting our community. We hope you join us next week, Wednesday at 7:30 for Weekly Drip.
Thanks for hanging out, Amber. We'll see y'all next